Critical factor in whether Florida state government succeeds in its response to the virus is whether it can get the necessary supplies.
CBS 4's Jim DeFede got some insight on that. So, Jim, welcome. You interviewed Florida's Director of Emergency Management, Jared Moskowitz, tonight about the difficulty states like Florida have had in getting medical equipment they need. What did he say?
Well, just think of it for a second. Imagine trying to deal with all of the different agencies that are trying to compete with you to get resources. So I started my conversation with him by asking how difficult it is to compete against 50 different governors, and here's what he had to say.
Oh, Jim, we're competing with more than just 50 states. I mean, we're competing with everybody but Antarctica. It's the wild, wild west of medical sales. So buying it from the manufacturer, buying it from a broker's broker, my brother's friend, my cousin's roommate. I mean, everyone is in the N95 business. I feel like the former folks from Lehman Brothers are now selling N95s. I mean, it's just everybody and their mothers is gotten into this business. And so, look, I take several dozen calls a day, 100 different emails, and we have to do whatever we can to try to get this PPE, get it at the lowest price we can, but getting it is the most important thing so that we can serve the residents of the state of Florida, because this is life-saving stuff. It's life-saving stuff in the nursing homes. It's life-saving stuff in the ALFs. It's life-saving stuff for our first responders, our firefighters, our police officers, on the front lines in many cases, and obviously for our healthcare workers in the hospitals.
Sounds like being in an auction house, Jim. What are the hardest supplies for him to get?
So right now he feels good about the ability to get masks in. One of his only concerns is whether the federal government and FEMA swoops in and takes them. But the hardest item that he's having to try to recover right now are the swabs that are used in the COVID-19 test kits. He has requested 1 million swabs. You need them. You need 2 for every test kit. He requested 1 million swabs to be included in the test kits. Unfortunately, as of right now, he's only received 20,000. So imagine that, 20,000 out of a requested 1 million. Right now, he feels that's where he's stumbling in terms of being able to provide the services he needs from the state of Florida.
Those are big numbers, and when you think that you have to actually monitor people to understand where this disease is, it's just so critical. So what about the orders for some cities, in some cities for people to stay home? How will that actually be enforced?
Look, it's really hard to enforce these things. Law enforcement right now does not want to arrest people. They're trying not to send people to jail. So the notion of taking people out of a situation where they're violating the quarantine to put them into a crowded jail facility isn't a good recipe. Look, it continues to be sort of wanting to try to pressure the public to do what's right in all of this. Now, of course, we're getting mixed messages, and the governor has refused to put a statewide shelter-in-place order in effect. Instead, he seems to be more focused on what's going on in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach, where the vast majority of cases are. So you might begin to see some proposals that talk about locking down from the state ordering a lockdown of Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach before you see the rest of the state be dealt with that. But we're going to see, and we'll probably know more in the next couple of days.
Oh, we'll be hearing more about this every single day. Jim, thank you very much.